TD has approved KC-1400 Collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we can continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need. And I want to thank you all, Ken, TD, D-Core, C,
T-Dub.
Yeah, T-Dub, everyone that created and helped create it. I know I'm missing some names, putting this together.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. TGIF, man. Happy Friday. Hopefully everybody had a great day. It's a great day to be a Tiger, as always. I don't care what they say. Come on in, man. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. It's Funky Friday. Y'all know how we get down. I told y'all, man, we going to let it hang tonight a little bit, just a little bit. See your profile. Comments won't show up unless, whatever. Yeah, if you're over on YouTube, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. If you're over on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. However you want to do it, man. 1 second, real quick. 1 second. Let me do something real fast. Yeah, if you're turn this down real quick. Man, it's gonna be a good one tonight. TD will be a little late. He is he'll be on a little later. Had some stuff come up. And we'll go from there. But while we wait on TD, we actually got a guest coming up tonight, man. I didn't think we'd do that. I'm also going to open it up for you guys to join tonight if you are interested to join the chat. Talk about what's on your heart and what's on your mind, man. We finished up spring ball. We had a great week last week with a lot going on at the university. We had student athlete day. We had NIL summit, and we had our golf press conference. Officially got our golf program back. What's up, BJ? How you doing, man? What's up, Shanetta? Al B 225. What's up, bro? What it do, baby? Listen, real quick, man, before we'll get a couple preliminaries out of the way. You guys know what time it is, man. We'll do this real quick. We do have a foundation. Listen, our foundation is everything. If you haven't heard, I'll tell you right now. It's everything to us. Go to Givelify, if you don't mind. Click that link over on Givelify. If you want to donate to the foundation, feel free to do so. But everything is centered around our foundation, Friends of KC-1400 Inc. Our mission is to provide strategic resources and financial support to our Jack State University community through collaborative initiatives and stabilizing the viability of our students, of these students. I want to shout out all of our sponsors, Shot RX, Canon Toyota of Vicksburg, Canon Nissan of Jackson, Impact Tickets, and also Auto Masters. Make sure you reach out to Auto Master if you need a vehicle. If you're looking for a new or used vehicle, you can holler at Canon Toyota, Vicksburg, as well as Canon Nissan of Jackson. And we're on our road to 8,000 subscribers, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, like I said, if you're watching on Facebook, hey, go to YouTube, click KC-1400 Media, and become a subscriber. Join the channel. We need your support. We're going to keep this thing rocking and rolling. Trust me when I tell you, this is going to be one of the most important platforms going forward. As always, for your live JSU content. We got some great creators out there, but, this is your one-stop shop for all things Jackson State sports, man. And we try to touch on it all, whether it's sports, whether it's politics, whether it's whatever. Let's see. Phone been going off all day, man. Yeah. Interesting day today in Tigerland, but we're gonna be all right. We're gonna see what's cracking on the home front. We got a guest that'll come up. I'll bring him up in a few minutes. I'm gonna say who it is, but I'll say this right here. While we wait on our guests to get situated and get established, what we'll do is let's talk about this collective. I want to shout out my sister, my my girl, man, Miss Akwe. She accompanied the KT Dub on yesterday. Had an opportunity to go sit down and talk to the Mississippi chapter of former NFL players, all Jackson State legends, man. All of them. They met at Iron Horse Grill. We had a great meeting. The likes of Eddie Payton, the likes of Frank Sutton, the likes of Rodney Phillips. You know what I mean? The list goes on and on. Jeffrey Moore. Shout out to all of you guys. Chris Burkett. And it's a whole slew of former Tigers. Sean Lewis. I saw a lot of names in that bad baby, man. And we are trying to engage with the legends of yesteryear and make them aware of what it is that we're doing over here with the collective. And as we know, the college athletics is changing right before our very eyes. All the coaches would love for us to support their programs in a major financial way. But in order to do that, we need your support. So what we need for you to do is to click that link if you're not signed up. The video is on the channel. I want to shout out Akwe and hubby for putting that together. Bearded Gang sending me that video and getting that over to me so I can get that out on the channel, man. This thing is a community effort, man, and I appreciate everybody that all hands on deck whenever we do what we do, man. And I wanted sis to be over there with bro because she has just stepped up to the plate and just done a magnificent job passing out business cards at the basketball game, walking the gate at the scrimmage. And I mean, and that's just the beginning of that. Being a great supporter on the channel as always, you know what I mean? She ain't trying to look for no shine, but we appreciate the effort, and I wanted to make sure I highlight that. And definitely a big thanks to my bro, big bro KT Dub, for always doing everything he can to get in those rooms, to get in front of everybody, man. We're working on something big to roll out for this summer. And I mean big, man. So you got some big things coming. We're going to take this thing on the road. We're looking at hitting some other cities up, putting together some mixers, you know what I mean, in front of the alumni chapters, Atlanta, Dallas, you name it. We coming. We're going to pull up and we're going to talk to you. We're going to rap with you about what we're doing because we want everybody to feel good about what we're doing. It's a lot of uncertainty in a lot of different things that transpire at times, man. And it's always good to have something refreshing when you know that you can stand behind the work that you do. Very transparent, very open, very honest, very thorough in what it is that we're looking to do. And we're not stopping, man. We putting the pedal to the metal. So I appreciate all those who have signed up. We eclipsed 400 signups the other day. We're well over 400 now. We've gotten some really good signups just from some of the shows. We've gotten some signups, and I haven't really been counting. Brother Trent, how you doing, brother? Feel free to come up tonight if you like when I click the link and open it up. But nevertheless, man, I want to make sure that everybody understand if you haven't signed up, let's get signed up. It's April, baby. We need your support. The portal officially opens next week. We've had some names enter the portal, some that we expected, some we didn't expect. And hey, man, maybe more to come. It'll be open for 10 official days. And don't get nervous when you start seeing certain names at the portal. It just kind of is what it is. It's the nature of the beast. And yeah. So anywho, click that link while we watching it, while we carry on throughout the show, and we'll go from there. Big thing, one of the biggest thing that did transpire this week, man, was the return of JSU golf, the golf program, man. But before I get into that, we want to send a huge shout out to the women's tennis team, man. They back-to-back SWAC champions, man. Shout out to the women's tennis team and coach. We got Coach and AD on there. Did a fantastic job. The Lady Tigers, man, represented on the blue court. They did their thing once again, man. So great season for them. Congratulations. Another championship for AD Rob and his coaches on the to add to the growing number of championships that we're winning over at the university. So we want to continue to win at a high clip, man. But yeah, man, without further ado, man, we want to welcome a special guest, man. We're gonna bring up Coach Rob. I know I got his photo on there, but tonight we're gonna talk to him and see if we can't have a quick conversation with Coach. There he is. What's happening, Coach? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, what's up with you?
Man, it's good, man. Good to have you back on officially now. I know we had you on not too long ago when the announcement came out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But we got the press conference out of the way. We officially have announced the return of the golf program, and I just wanted to get you on real quick, man. Not take up too much of your time tonight, but just kind of let you express yourself a little bit. You were short at the press conference, but we're gonna let you express yourself. Hey, we chilling tonight. How you feeling, baby? Talk to me.
Man, it just feels good to, for everything to just fall in place. We've been working hard, you know what I'm saying? And now, I'm gonna start being real content heavy, getting a lot of stuff out there and doing a lot of talking and giving people, I guess, small tidbits of what we got going on and trying to follow some of the journey we got as we get to the fall season.
Okay. So let's get to let's talk about this press conference and great partnership with Hadiako and Ping.
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted to, whatever you can share, just your thoughts on the partnership, what it meant for the program. Because I know when we first talked, we were still in the. I know you said there's some big things coming, but now we kind of got a little bit of a visual and kind of peep under the tent as to what's coming for the program. But two major partnerships. For those who don't understand what PING is all about, we'll start there. Give your thoughts on that, and then we'll talk about Brother Dietrich, who, I mean, listen, if you got to, Hadiako, man, is Bespoke has been a staple, man, in the suit community, as well as just, I mean, high quality. If you putting on a Hadiako, man, you putting you gonna spend some cheese. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let you talk about it.
He did Travis Hunter's suit for the Heisman.
Oh wow.
Show. But nah, man, Dietrich and Hideaki and Ping, that collaboration there, is big time. We're the third HBCU that they are sponsoring. Texas Southern, Prairie View, and now Jackson State. Just the resources that Ping is able to provide for the HBCU level is monumental to our success and what we're trying to do as a group. You know what I'm saying? HBCUs, I'm Tiger bred, you know what I'm saying, through and through. But as a unit, as a collective, as far as HBCUs, man, we all work together to try to get that exposure out there. And Ping is doing an amazing job, man, making sure that we are equipping our kids with equipment, apparel, internships, just different things that's going to help them be successful on and off the golf course. And a little bit about Dietrich on his side, man, to be able to come up with a collaboration that's going to, help outfit these young men and women on the golf course and off of it, as far as like job interviews, different networking opportunities and stuff to help get them successful. And ask for a better partnership.
Wow. I know I talked with AD. He touched on one of the things he stated in the press conference. He talked about each athlete getting a custom set of Ping clubs fitted to their liking. That's huge, man.
Huge.
That's big time. And I know we're Under Armour is our official outfitter for athletics. For those who didn't quite understand, you guys are still going to play in Under Armour every time you compete. However, when you're traveling, travel bags, airport bags, is the golf bag going to be a part of there? Or is that going to come through Ping?
That's coming through Ping. Like travel gear, the duffels and all that. Ping still provides that stuff too. But we're gonna be able to represent Ariake in that regard, as far as like travel suits and stuff like that. I mean, with us being in partnership with them, we want to make sure we represent them very well.
Absolutely. I think AD even mentioned at graduations, each one get a tailored suit, man, or something to that effect through Hideaki. I think the overall evaluation of the partnership, I mean, you're talking $1 million investment into the golf program is strong, man, and having that return. And I couldn't be more proud. You know, I know it was a bit overwhelming for you to kind of get through it all, but now the real work starts. You've already been doing a great job of recruiting. Let's talk a little bit about your recruiting. I know the local media when they met with you, you stated you're pretty much almost done, or you said you were done. I'll let you speak to that, and we'll move forward.
And we're waiting on the portal right now, and we all know, how important that transfer portal is, and how vital it can be. But we're about 95, 96% complete with everything. When our portal opens up April 30th for the women, May 7th for the men,
Okay.
we're gonna attack it, with full force, and should be done with everything. I'm gonna give a realistic timeline, July, and that way, we can get the kids acclimated and get them situated and ready to become Tigers, man. So recruiting has been very, very well. We got kids excited to want to be at HBCU and Jackson State University. So I'm excited. Everybody's excited, admin, and I got to shout out AD and his staff for the wonderful presentation that they did at the press conference.
I was amazing.
That was something I've never seen before. So it blew my socks off. So
Yeah, as we see here, Dietrich, I forget what's the rep name. I forget his name. Andy. Okay, and AD Rob, G Johnson, and Jesse Thompson to Tiger Fund, man. And I mean, listen, it was when I walked in, I was like, wow, this was it's world class, man. It was a great setup. And it was great to finally get an understanding as to what the framework of the partnership was going to officially all entail.
Right.
So, but that's great stuff, man. I mean, we're right there. We're ready to compete in the fall. I think that's what you stated, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, fall we're ready. Starting up first tournaments in September. So we're gonna be at it and ready to compete. And man, I'm excited, bro. So
is there anything that you like your checklist? I know usually, I mean, it's a the cool thing for you is you get to build it at your own pace.
mm-hmm.
You're not playing right now. You just you get to walk in with great support.
Yeah.
Where you at on your checklist? Is there anything that you're still trying to get situated? Or I know we touched on recruiting. You got your partnership down now. Is what are some of those things that you still got to try to tighten up before we get to September? Well, at least before we get to fall some admissions.
Yeah, finishing up the schedule, making sure everything is in alignment with NCAA and university standards and stuff like that, and making sure that we're in compliance with scheduling. Once that's done, we'll move into equipment and getting gear and picking out what we're gonna represent in and have as uniform. So those are the two next big tasks, and I'm almost done with the schedule. So, and assistant coach.
So talk a little bit about. I got a chance to meet. Are you going to have how many assistants? Just one or two?
Just one.
Okay.
Just one.
And is she officially part of your staff yet, or is it still?
No, the ink hasn't dried yet.
Okay, we'll hang tight on that.
But she's excited to be back in the SWAC.
Okay.
Played in the SWAC, and she's vibrant. She understands the game. She understands the culture. She understands what it takes to be a SWAC player and to play it at an elite level. She's won SWAC several times. So we're getting somebody that with a wealth of knowledge to be able to relate to these kids on and off the golf course and give them some type of relatability. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. Kids want and thrive to be around somebody that they can relate to.
Love it, man. I love it. Well, man, listen, I promised you, I wasn't gonna take up too much of your time, man. I wanted to give you an opportunity to just kind of, you know, get everything back situated after the emotional times, and it was a great showing, and I'm excited. We're gonna continue to follow suit. Is there anything you need from Tiger Nation, man?
Man,
We continue to as you get prepared to advance toward that time when you start competing.
man, just keep supporting. You know, like AD always talks about. You know, the Champions Fund, the JSU by 40 campaign. I mean, and anybody that wants to donate and support that, you can definitely earmark where you want those funds to go. Is our program is under that tab as well. So, but other than that, man, it's go time. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. Well, listen, Tiger Nation fans are listening. Coach Rob Ford II. Hey, man, congratulations again officially. You know, I'll definitely be in touch if you need anything from us.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
do anything we can to support, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, King.
Hey, no problem at all, man. Tiger Nation, shout out Coach Ford. Yeah, let them know how to follow you on socials, Coach, so they can go start supporting you if they're not following you.
You can follow me on Go JSU Tigers Golf. That's pretty much where I'm gonna be 100% of the time. Getting that content out expeditiously, good quality content as well. So we're gonna start putting that out as early as next week. Matter of fact.
Awesome. Well, good deal, Coach. Enjoy your weekend, man. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
All right, everybody. Coach Rob Ford, we appreciate him for tuning in and jumping on here real quick. Other than that, man, listen, I know TD's going to be a little late. What's on your heart tonight, man? Let's chop it up. I just dropped the link. We'll chop it up, man. I plan on being on. This won't be a long show tonight. I did want to touch on that. Plus the Lakers playing tonight. Look, man, I got something funny. I got something funny for y'all real quick while we wait to see if anyone's gonna join. If not, it'll be a 30-minute show, and I'm gonna get out your hair. But I thought it was funny, man. You know, I've been getting all kind of inboxes and stuff, man, from folks talking about that gum. Oh boy, yeah. I'm trying to see where I got this from. Okay, I'm gonna shout out a good. I want to shout out brother David Veal, man. He's a vendor, right? Check out this photo I got, y'all. Boy, it's on, man. It's over with. It's over with, y'all. I already done tried to tell y'all what it's gonna be like. They didn't already start. I wanted to make sure when I put this photo up here that I shouted out, brother. Ken, this California time got me messed up down here. Hey, bro, you know what it is. Hey, listen, man. They already got some fans out there, but I didn't want to put brother photo up there. So if you can go follow David Veal on Facebook. If you haven't got one of them fans yet, you know they got Callaway, they got Merle, they got Lanier, they got Alcorn, they got Provine, they got. Oh my goodness. I got my fan. I'm ready for football season. Good gracious alive. I already knew it, man. It wasn't. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna be a party pooper. I'm gonna let folk do what they do. But listen, I tried to tell y'all what it was gonna be like. And apparently I was late to the party. They was like, man, you must didn't know. They got all kind of fans. But as long as we making noise in the vet, I'm good with it. You know, y'all know what's coming. Y'all know what's coming, but I wanted to make sure I shared brother photo. Just go to his Facebook page, man, and then you can he can tell you. I'm pretty sure if he's selling fans, you can still bring your pom-poms. We're not getting away from the pom-poms, y'all. That ain't happening. But I just thought this was pretty comical. I have a color fan and ready for the vet. They were selling them in the fall. Hey, I might need to holler at Brother Veal, man. What y'all think about that KC-1400 logo on the Doug, somebody do it for me. I'll send you the logo. forget it. Might as well jump on in that thing. Now, you ain't going to catch me with my boots on the ground. I can tell you that because I don't wear boots. But I can tell you one thing. Hey, listen, if you want to do what you do what you do. They will say I want it. Hey, we might, hey, look, I might as well get in. If I'm going to mention it, hell, I can push it myself. I ain't see the Raymond one. Hey, look, you got to go talk to the brother Veal, David Veal, man. Go to Facebook. Tell him that KC-1400 is talking about his flags. I mean, his fans, not his flags, but his fans. This is amazing to me that this brother made a song and it done went haywire like this. Wow. And I think that song gonna be around forever too, by the way. I think it's gonna be around. It's gonna be like the cha-cha slide or let you slide, man. Every time that joker come on. Cause look at Tamia been out, that song been out 25 years, man. And it just had a resurgence all of a sudden. But anyway, I swear I don't like that song with them. Listen, it is what it. She said I learned the line dance today. She practiced. See, Miss Cheryl, I ain't gonna be no hater. I ain't gonna be no hater. At least we moving. At least we exercising. So if y'all wanna, get your line dance on. Miss Rochelle, shout out to Miss Rochelle, my sister, big sis. So listen. I guess they had a line dance in these situations, the event that was going on this past weekend. And she went and she sent me the video. And they was line dancing. Everybody in there had a fan. So this is the thing. I'm not gonna be no hater though, man. JSU fans gonna have a pom-pom in one hand and a fan. They are. They are. They definitely will be. Yeah. But anyway. So listen, we talking about real quick, and like I said, this ain't gonna be long because the Lakers finna play. I ain't mad about no short show tonight. Normally we'll do I do a pre-recorded, but I didn't want to have Coach Ford on and talk to him about it a little bit. It's a lot happening in the SWAC news today. And I'm not here to report on the SWAC news, but there was some interesting things with some of the coaches in carousel that's transpired. We've seen that Grambling coach went over to Alabama A&M, and now Alabama A&M, Grambling FAMU's coach has just decided to go to Grambling. Grambling just hired FAMU coach. It's a lot happening right now. That video had a whole situation direct. Kevin Dent, a true Hall of Famer salute. What up, brother Dent? What's happening, baby? Said the guy that sings that song will be down here in Columbia next weekend. It's gonna be a sellout too, Natasha. It's gonna be a sellout. Cause bro doing good. Hey, listen, he killing it right now. He got the hottest song in the game right now. They took some. They did. Please don't do that. What's up, bro? Come on up, man. Click the link. Come on up and holler at your fam, man. Come on up, Aubrey. See what's going on with you, man. How life treating you, baby? Hopefully all is well. Clyde Marshall. No, I have not had an interview with Jared. Can you connect? Can you make that happen? We love to have Jared Payton on. We love the Payton family. We have not done an interview with Jared Payton. Matter of fact, I've never even met him at all. That would be great. That would be great if he could. But listen, man, we're getting ready for commencement coming up first week of May. Congratulations to all the graduates, the spring graduates. This is that time of the year where things are starting to now it's time to finish. Now we got to finish strong and get prepared for summer, and then as we transition into the spring. Um, okay, brother Clyde, I appreciate that, man. If you can make that happen, that'd be great. It really would be great. It really would be. But got some things to talk about. I'm just gonna wait though. I ain't gonna be too quick to pull the trigger on, on what I want to talk about. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it wait. I'm gonna let it do what it do. How you been, Trent? Oh wow, Natasha, you graduating in this JSU grad. Congratulations to you, sis. Oh man, I got another guest, man. Hey, there he is. What's up,
What's
man?
going on?
How you been, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Man, life's good, man. Where you at, man? You still in Saskatchewan? Where you at now, man?
Yeah, this where I leave back out May 9th. I go back out there. So I'll be going back out
Oh,
to Saskatchewan for my second year in the CFL.
you're not doing the UFL. You so let everybody. So Aubrey's still playing for the Saskatchewan. What's the mascot again? I just know they're green and white.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
The Rough Riders. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is man? It's cold up there, ain't it, bro?
It be cold, but it's not what people think. You know what I'm saying? We go up there basically in the summer. So our season and stuff is in the summer. So, we got good weather. By the time it get cold, season be over with. It get cold around like end of November to all the way to dang near May. So it be cold when we get there, but it get hot around the season when the season starts.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So I know, man, you stayed close to the program and you've been, still pursuing your professional career, man. And in the off season,
Hmm.
talk about what's been going on with you during this time frame. You've been, I know. Have you been talking to your brother? He had a pretty good spring camp. Look like he healthy now, man. Ready to do some running.
Right. I mean, my whole thing is when it comes to my little brother, he got a mind of his own. So I
Yep.
try not to be down his back because you know what I'm saying. He still got to learn as a man and develop as a man because the same way I came up in college. Those coaches, of course, gonna put you through a whole lot of things that's going to develop you and be a character within you. So I can't be the one who sits here and tell him what to do. You know what I'm saying? I kind of let him go through the motion of his own. You know what I'm saying? This is his career, so I know he going to make the best of it sooner or later. For the things that's not clicking, soon it's going to click. For the things that don't seem that important, it's going to seem important to him. And I
Yep.
know he going to be the best that he could be. So but as far as on my end, I mean, but to make it, I talk to my brother. Of course, I talk to him every day when I can. Sometimes we just talk about life and we talk about things outside of football. Just to take his mind off stuff that's
Yeah.
going on with out. And then it's to the point to where, like on my end, I done changed around a lot of stuff that I do, man. A lot of stuff that I wanted to do and I used to do, I don't do anymore.
What's some
Um,
of that stuff, man? So I want these athletes to hear that because
I
now you're a
mean,
pro. You're a pro now, so things a little different now.
as far as when you talk about the game of football, it's a lot of distractions that people don't seem as distractions until you get to a certain point in life to where to where you can admit those things. But I mean, as far as like things like going out, what I'm saying, as far as clubbing and stuff like that, I don't do that not even a little bit. I can't tell you when I did do it, when I have done it. Even women, what I'm saying, you talk about even entertaining, just having conversations with women. I cut that out completely, just
Wow.
because it's mainly about what can I do to change what I was used to do, and as far as for me to elevate in my game to get back to where I want to be. So oftentimes when you see me, I mean, you really don't see me. I cut social media out, so I'm not on social media until the weekends now. So a lot of people be thinking something's wrong with me, but it's nothing completely wrong, man. I'm actually at peace. My journey is high, but I have been doing a lot of different training, which I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it's going to go. Of course, I done threw on a couple pounds, but I'm actually running well with it.
Yeah.
Now I'm sitting at 240. You know what I'm saying? Last time people see me at J State 225, but
Oh man.
it's a solid 240. If you wasn't looking at me now, you probably think I was still 225. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm excited, man, just because this type of journey and this process that I've been going through, man. It's been life changing. I
You,
do it, yeah.
you ain't done nothing wrong, man. I tell you, a lot of us could learn from that. Not even just the players, Aubrey. I mean, you're talking about Um, if you're not, you're talking about not going out. That coaches say all the time, man. Ain't much happening good after 10 anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you kind of eliminate being in certain situations for potential things to happen, and then taking a break from social media, man. Social media can be a bit addictive. We tend to feed off the dopamine that come from it. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of comparing going on, it's a lot of energy on Facebook, on not just Facebook, but social media, man. Energy, words have energy. You read that stuff, man. But I just love your focus. I've always felt like you've been a very focused athlete anyway. But
Mm-hmm.
seeing you mature and as an adult and a pro now, man, that's impressive because I know you still got goals and ambitions. Let Tiger Nation hear what your goals are, because I know, man, you talked last time. You was like, man, I'm gonna get to the NFL. It's gonna be an
Yeah, of
unconventional route.
course.
Getting there.
I
You
mean,
still
my main focus is, of course, I can say this to NFL, but man, God has expanded my mind in so many ways.
okay? Let's
I
talk about
really
it.
just, of course, like anybody can say they can have a better relationship with Him, but for me, it's actually understanding my true role is what I'm supposed to do. And more many times, I go to Bible study every single Wednesdays. I go to church every Sundays.
Oh yeah,
Um, and basically, they always talk about sacrificing and giving things up. It's not really a sacrifice if it's something you're not supposed to be doing. So
yeah.
just the things that I've given up, I feel like that is my purpose and the things that I'm supposed to be able to do to walk in my path. And I'm not trying to be no preacher, or nothing, but it's just
Hey man,
I haven't talked about it, with anybody, but
well,
um,
ministering, I'm gonna tell you now, man, ministering is not all about getting behind some, in a pulpit. It's really how you live your life. That's
right.
really who you are, because your character go before you. So, man, speak to it. I love this about it, man, because it's gonna bless somebody tonight, man. And it's we're in some trying times, and honestly, the only way we're gonna get through these times, Aubrey, is through the good Lord, man. You know what I mean? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
in Bible class 3 times a week, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So that's my
Mm-hmm.
life. That's my life. You and anybody that know me knows that. So I'm that's why matter of fact, Aubrey, that's why I do the show Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because it ain't a
Right.
Bible class night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so you talking the talk, I like to talk, man. Somebody said, Miss Teresa Wilcher said, I'm proud of you, son. Heart, this TSDS.
Yeah,
But keep
this
going,
stuff
man.
don't
Keep
stop,
going.
man. It's forever. This shit don't stop, though. That ain't gonna never stop. That ain't gonna never change, man. That's something that's embedded in me.
Yes, indeed. Hey, give me your thoughts, man, on what do you feel about I know you had a chance. You was right there with us on the sideline when we witnessed the team winning the Natty, bro. It looks like Rob McDaniel's going through that similar process. He didn't get to go to the Senior Bowl like you did, but he's getting a lot of buzz. Him in Aubrey, not Aubrey, Irv. I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
and but it looked like Aubrey. Come on, Ken, slow down. I had a little libation earlier, so I'm all right. I'm good though.
Right.
But no, Robert McDaniel getting a lot of buzz. He was on path to the draft on the NFL Network yesterday. His agent looks like she's doing a really good. I've heard anywhere from third round to late rounds to uh, 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 free agent contract. You went through that process.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about that time when you was in April when you were getting ready to prepare for the draft. You did get a chance to go play a little bit with the Dolphins before you eventually took the route that you've taken. But speak to your thoughts on how you feel about how Rob's going to go, how he's going to do in the draft.
I mean, that's it's kind of it's a gray area for me because you just never know, man.
Yeah,
The truth is, man, you can be the hardest worker, and sometimes you can feel like you had the best agent, but really it's just you just never know, man. I really don't like speaking on that part of the game because I mean some of y'all know the truth of it, but you know what I'm saying? It's just iffy, man. I mean, I got all faith in the guys, though. As long as guys keep their head on straight, as long as they get their opportunity. I mean, the biggest thing is you just want their opportunity, right?
yep.
As long as guys keep doing what they got to do, man, make sure that they staying on top of what they have to stay on top of, staying in shape. Make sure that they stay away from distractions and things of that nature. I mean, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? And I will tell you, it was one thing that one guy told me. If this will help anybody as far as when they getting ready to go to the league, they say never go to where the money is. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's often teams where they give you a decision on where you want to go as far as free agency. And that's if the draft is not there. But free agency wise, the things that I learned this, but I didn't listen to it. Because I listen to the current agent that I currently have, which is not my agent anymore. But I was told by a former agent. I met him in the airport in Jackson, which is crazy. I just got back from visiting other agents in Miami, and I met this guy. He works in the airport. I forgot his name, but he probably will see this because we talked about Jackson before. And he told me, "Don't go to where the money is. Go to where the opportunity is." And
Yeah.
I think my agency at the time think about it, Miami, $100,000 guaranteed, and that's what he went and shot for. But me not knowing. I just put all my trust in my agent, and and things went to how they went. Not saying that anything bad, but everything happened for a reason. Um, and like I said, but that's one thing I can say for any parents that's hearing this, or even agents in bro, just never be so quick to go to where the money is. Because at the end of the day, if you go somewhere with the opportunity, you're gonna earn yourself a higher contract. You're gonna earn yourself all the money that you need. So therefore, you trying to go for guaranteed money it's not really any use in it. Um, and I mean, I can't really speak on how I feel about the draft process and how things going to
No, I
go.
understand. It's a lot of politics, and we get it. We
You
get it.
said it for me. I just don't like
Yeah.
speaking on that type of game because you just never know who watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't gonna say nothing. We ain't gonna say nothing about it. You know what? And I ain't even cut you off because I
Mhm.
got to share this with you. You know how we had the Legacy Bowl, and shout out to Miss Rashida Liberty. We had a great conversation. The agent of both Rob and Irv, right?
Right.
And just some things that we did an interview with Irv, and Irv very outspoken, but through that conversation we learned, you have to make sure you it's a political game. I had a cousin that went first round, straight out of Memphis 10, went to Tennessee Volunteers in 2010. He was drafted to the Arizona Cardinals, pick number 26. And I've had several conversations with him, man. He had a 6-year career. He's retired now, but I understand it. So when you enter into the workforce, man, you're always interviewing. So you want to, I appreciate your professionalism. Definitely don't want you to, go down. We ain't got to go down the road. We done talk. We done had several conversations. So trust me.
Right.
Hey, look, come on up, Nug. Nug be popping in this thing. Come on up, baby. We got. Hey, look, this
What's
I
up,
ain't
Nate?
been on this thing. It's Funky Friday, man. Pull up, Nug. I know he over there playing. He's still playing arena ball. But man, so listen, if you if Saskatchewan is the route to go, what are you looking for, an expanded role? You was a special team star out there, because
Hmm.
most of these guys don't understand it. Sometimes your best route into the league is through special teams.
I
And
mean,
you
you
teach
got to think about it. I got to Saskatchewan mid-season, so as soon as I got there, that was my quickest way to get on the field that same week. That's kind of one of the first times a rookie has done that, going to a new team and instantly being on the field this same week. But that was the quickest way, and that was the way that I can for sure guarantee my role as far as a home when I'm there. So this will be my last year on this contract. And regardless of where I go, I love Canada. I'm in love with Canada. I love the people that's so happy there. The food is great. Um,
okay.
and the hospitality is great. I can't complain. Of course, my main goal, we all know my main goal. I mean, who doesn't have that main goal? Which I truly believe, and I see it. I have visions about it, that it's gonna happen. As long
Yep.
as I stay humble and I continue my path and do the right things. I mean, but that's what they preach though. But the thing is, as far as Canada, yes, this would be my last year. So regardless, I think something big is gonna happen for me regardless. Especially the type of training that I'm doing. This would be the first offseason that I train myself, and it's probably the best work and the best shape I ever been in. Actually feeling like I had a game plan to feel like I used to in high school, and that's what I'm feeling like. And man, this whatever happens gonna happen. Like
Yep.
they said in the chest, what God has for me is gonna be for me,
Oh
and I'm
yeah.
positive for it. I know it's gonna happen. Besides what happened to anybody else, I'm glad everybody else getting their blessing right now. But honestly, I have not been in tune with them. I've been truly in tune with me. That's why I haven't been on social media. That's why I haven't been around. I haven't been. You ain't seen me in Jackson in a minute. Now I
No,
ain't
I
saying
haven't. I haven't. Man,
you
the fact
know.
that I see you on here, I'm actually that. I appreciate you for gracing us, man, because you've been off the radar. There's nothing wrong with going off the radar. Trust me, I need to do it. Honestly, I'm gonna just say this. I'm planning on doing it now. I'm gonna still probably do the show throughout the summer, but I'm about to go on my weight loss. I got to get back in shape, man. So I was working out today. I'm a little tired. That's why I was telling everybody it's gonna be an hour show, and then we out of this thing.
Hey, I got something for you though. You remember last time you seen my dad? He was heavy set, right?
Yeah. I can't. I can't say. I mean, he was
It's the
big. He was a
truth.
big man. He was a big man.
Man,
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna get you in touch with my dad. You gonna see that man there. He went from 270, now he 217. Dude been grinding. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. Hey, when y'all see his picture when he pop out Aubrey Senior, I'm gonna give him his prop. Dude been going crazy. That man been on one. Dude swole, man. Look, man. You gonna see him, man. When you see him, you gonna like a whole different dude. You probably ain't gonna recognize him.
Man, that's outstanding, man. Hey, listen. I can. Well, we can tell where you get the work ethic from, bro. Because
Yeah.
I plan on. Listen, I'm at two right now. We're gonna get down. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? So that's my main focus, man. I was out there today, and I know what to do. You know what I mean? The biggest thing is the kitchen, bro. Getting right in the kitchen. I had a great day of dieting and eating. I ate clean today, so I'm proud of that.
And that's all my dad talk about, man. You know, I'm young, I gotta listen, but I hate, man, that's all he talk about. I be like, God damn. Excuse my language, I'm tripping. I be like, God damn.
No, you good, man. No, you straight. No, I got a goal in mind. I just know that when the fall come, when the seasons kick off, man, because it be hot, man. I'm not trying to carry no extra weight around that I don't have to when the football season starts. Cause man, we be rolling, man. Standing on your feet all day and just being in that sun, bro. It's always good to be in your best health. And look, you encouraging me, man. And I know, the folks that's paying attention, pull away from social media, man. I know it's enticing. It's a lot out there too. There's a whole lot out there on social
Right.
that, folks talking about, especially today. But what else happening, man? So you say you pulling out when you heading back to Canada?
So I go back May 9th. That's when I actually report back. And yeah, man, it's gonna be up from there. Like I said, if whatever works, if it works, I'm gonna drop what I've been doing on the off season. I ain't gonna say if it works, it's gonna work.
There
But
you go.
I will give a little bit. It's been a lot of track. So a lot of track. My workout's been on the track a lot. And of course, in the gym, that just goes to where it goes, every day. But track has been a lot of running, a hell of running, and a lot of time at the gym. I'm probably at the gym for about 5-6 hours, not working out, but of course recovery. As if I was still I'm basically just doing that repetitious thing as if I was still at the facility with the team. So, man,
Yeah.
just staying consistent with that, making that being an everyday thing, and just keeping my relationship short, my communication with certain people short. Man, like I said, just a lot of self time, just self-inflicting time, man. Just fall in love with the peace and the small things that the Lord blessed me with, and the visions, man. It's just the visions that I seek every day, the dreams that I have, the prayers that I have, the feeling that I have, just being outside, the wind blows, and man, I'm finna get really in tune with it, but it's just been a lot of stuff, man. That's gonna happen, and I just see a new me, and people gonna see it, man. When I finally decide to come around, what's going on, T?
Oh, what up, Mr. Miller? How you
What's
doing?
going on, man? I got into it, man. I wasn't even looking at the screen no more.
Hey,
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 no. I was loving that, bro. That man said he fell in love with peace. I stopped. Hey, you got me when you said that, cause, bro,
Yeah,
that's powerful, man. I love that for you, bro, and I love that for anybody that can look. The best way to tap into your spiritual side, man, is really to get as far away from people as you can,
man.
and really lock in with what God trying to, show you, to be the greatest version of yourself, man. That's outstanding right there. Go ahead, TD. How you doing, bro?
yeah, good evening, Tiger Nation. What up, Ken? Aubrey, how you doing, sir?
Man, I'm blessed, man. How about you?
Man, extremely blessed, man. I'm listening to you. I was listening. I was screening on my way home. My daughter had a softball game, and
Yeah.
Just been enjoying your encouraging words and listening at your growth. It's been, stuff like that made me proud. And everything that you are saying, that you are speaking on, the stuff that I try to do every day.
Ken always messaging me and talking to me about being on social media. I finally got on X. I don't know how to work it, but I'm up there. You know, and hey, and if it, I look at it for about 5 minutes, and that'd be about it. And I noticed that you hadn't been posting a whole lot of stuff. You used to post, a lot. So I'm glad you find a peace within yourself, man. I'm glad your life is moving in the direction in which you are able to grow, and with your grow, you are able to help other people.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying, because you are a staple in the community still. Your name still ring bells throughout Jackson and JSU.
Yep.
Well, people are still trying, watching you to see what you do. So, yeah, man, stay on that grind. I'm like you, every Wednesday Bible study and stuff. Time I run up in this thing late, because I actually try another routine. So I get out work and I go to the gym about an hour. Don't do much cardio, just warm up and do a little weight training. Then I go to Bible study, so I won't be so out of it. And then sweaty and stuff. Then I come take me a shower and get on the screen.
Right.
So you gotta have that, man. So look, don't let me completely interrupt what you were saying, man, because I was really enjoying what you was having to say in the conversation that you was having, in the advice that you was giving to the future, draftees, out there.
Mm-hmm.
People think it's sweet, Aubrey. We all think it's sweet. We see the glitz and glamour, but it's way more to it, huh?
Man, it's all about it. Yeah, they think it's sweet, but the biggest thing that I can say, and the man, this really I had to hear this message, and this will change me, and I think this will actually make sense by the things that I do, and of course the journey that I've been upon. Is all about perspective, and I actually had this down. And when you hear the word perspective, right? They talk about Isaiah 43:16 through 21. If you read that passage, it's a lot of things about transforming perspective of his people, right? And this, and I'm not gonna read this whole thing. I'm just gonna say one simple thing, man. Because just me being who I am, when you hear this shit, don't stop. When you hear this stuff, don't stop. Let me rephrase that. And when you hear refuse to be denied, right? He talked about it's always a perspective. So it was perspective about everything that happened in my life. As far as in any negative thing, I can't see a negative because it's always a positive because of how I put it in perspective. But it was one thing he had gave the example to how they described Goliath. And it was like Goliath is this huge monster, destroying monster that people would say he's unstoppable, right? And that was their perspective. But to David, his perspective was, I get to knock this big motherfucker out. Now, excuse my language. But when I heard that, what I'm saying, it's that hit me because you read the Bible and you read stuff like that and you read about how he destroyed it, of course, but it's just with a slingshot. You know what I'm saying? But people don't understand that when you put in that perspective, that he had that perspective of what he could do as he had an opportunity to be able to do something like that. Um, and the biggest thing, man, it ain't over till the Lord says it's over. He still giving me this opportunity to grow. So within this game, I can't sit here and take nothing negative away from it, because otherwise, if it wasn't me going to Canada and learning these small things of course, learning the things that was important. Like I used to talk about special teams, but of course, I never got the opportunity to show somebody what special teams can do for you, right? I will always talk about it though. Of course, when I was at Jack State, I talk about special teams. Of course, I did special teams, excelled in special teams, but the viewpoint of things that I'm saying is that I got to show somebody. Yes, I got released from Edmonton, which a lot of people didn't know. I got released from Edmonton due to my head coach being fired, but because of the stuff that I displayed on special teams, I instantly got picked up that following week. Actually, I drove to Jackson the week I got released, and right before I got to Jackson, I got the phone call that I had to be at the airport to get
Yep.
picked up by another team. And of course, and then like I said, went right back out, did what I had to do on special teams, and that led to, of course, GMs and coaches saying that it's going to be a long-term thing with me. Um, but anyways, man, it's not about me, but of course, I'm just excited. I'm not ready to share my journey yet. That's why I've been on social media, but I will just update you guys and let you know, man, I'm in high peace, and man, this is going to be a whole different me that a lot of people haven't seen. A lot of people, God have exposed a lot of people because a lot of people have separated themselves from me. Um,
Hey,
but there's life in a career. Say it again.
Hey, let me ask you this, brother. I remember one day, one picture you posted,
Mhm.
and you said you was on your way to Jackson. It was a still picture, but the picture it said something to me, and I asked you a question in that post, but I don't think you had a chance to respond. Or you never
Mhm.
respond. But with that being said, the Aubrey that we talking to now, or the Auburn that's in transition, that's developing into, you know, what could I dare to say? You know, I just say a man. I ain't gonna mess with the old part, but the developing into that man that you becoming. How do you feel that route that you had to take going through Canada, going through Edmonton, Saskatchewan, going that route now? Um, how much better is that for you than if you had gone straight to the pros with the attitude and the mindset that you had, and would it, got more fame, more, glitz, more money, more access to stuff? How do you feel that humbled you and made you a better man, athlete, person?
I mean, so I'll start with me being in Miami. Miami was a big lifestyle. I was around players, which I won't say their names. I was around players who was actually living their life. Yachts, like I said, women, all the luxury things that you can name, the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? As far as the money, all that stuff I was around, man. And I honestly, when I went to Canada, I was in a peaceful place of mind, surrounded by nobody. Nobody came to my games. Nobody. And I'm not, it's not a bad thing. I'm not, man, my parents didn't come, friends, family, nobody came. But one thing I will say is there's something that I learned. I was in a place where it was no women. You know what I'm saying? It was women for other people, but no women that I was interested in. I was in a place where it wasn't any parties. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't any clubs. I was basically just being still. It was a bunch of beautiful land though. A bunch of beautiful sceneries. If I ever got bored, I had books to read. I had a place to sit in grass. It was a bunch of beautiful animals. I'm not trying to get off topic, but basically what I'm trying to say is God kind
Good,
of took me out of, because I knew who I wanted to be and I knew who I asked to be. Of course, and I wanted to be a man. I wanted to be a good man, a provider one day for somebody, and I wanted to be a true, honest man to myself. But the route that I could have went when I was in Miami, of course, is a lot of players do. Is when you look at chains, when you look at gold teeth, when you look at diamond teeth, everything that's luxury, as far as items. You know what I'm saying? We praise the wrong things, man. I think Canada was much needed. You know what I'm saying? As far as me finding my self peace, because when you go to Miami, you got all these people coming out the blue.
oh
Man,
yeah,
man, we love you, bro. Man, I knew you was gonna do this. Then all of a sudden it's, man, can I hold this? And you get what I'm saying? You know where I'm going with that. I don't think I have to elaborate on that. But it kind of just showed me who was really there for me. Cause of course, there's still people who call me to this day. When I dent, man, the whole Dent family, man, they stayed calling me. They stayed on my butt, man, calling me every week, calling me every single week. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I ain't even answer the phone, but they kept calling me, man. It's just when you think about people who was there for you, like my family, certain people in my family. Some people left as well, but man, it's so much stuff that I can really elaborate on that I was actually saved, that I was saved from being in Miami, just being around all those things that were so easy to access. You know what I mean? Um, and that's one thing that I want guys to know as far as when you coming out of this game, man. A lot of kids, they do certain things for Instagram. They do certain things for the viewers. They do certain things for what the camera can do for them. They do certain things for the clothes that they can finally get, for the shoes that they can finally buy, for the women that they can finally impress, for the cool guys they can finally meet. But it's nearly nothing about that, and it's nothing that you can get out of there once you because I've done it, right. I've been around it when I was in training camp. Even after training camp, the access that I had in Miami is what I'm saying. I feel like God saved me by allowing me to go view other parts of the world. Me going to Canada, right? You see kids that look like kids that dress like kids. You
yeah.
see you see people that's happy for the things that they do have. You see adults that work at McDonald's that's like 40 years old, 50 years old that's in McDonald's, but they so happy. You would think that McDonald's was Chick-fil-A. You see people in Walmart that are just happy to be there, that greet you. People are happy. You walk on the street, people don't mean mug. You don't see mean mug at all. You know, people are nice. You see kids that don't have video games, but you see kids that's actually outside in parks, how you
Right.
see back in the day. You know, and it's just God just showing me that, you know, America is a different place. Some people are in competition with each other. I would have never had that peace if I would have never witnessed that. People in America are in competition with each other. It's always about how can I be better than the person that's next to them, even they so-called friends and the family. You know, everybody want a piece of what somebody else have or better. When I was in Canada, it just showed me that, like I said, to be grateful for the small things. I was grateful to be in Canada, to be able to, man, just look at the trees and, man, feel the wind blow, to see the animals like elks and bunnies, to just bounce around, just nature. And when I say like the cars, even the cars, you see people drive all types of cars, but they happy. Why are these people happy? You see people on bikes. People are riding bikes to get transportation. I even had a bike to get to the facility and back to my place. Yeah, it was an e-bike, but that was my transportation. And I used to love waking up every morning at 5:30, watching the sunrise as I ride my bikes. Granted, Edmonton, the first team I was on, had so many homeless people, and it's a big population of homeless people. They actually fill up most of the downtown. But every morning I'm waking up and I'm just riding through being grateful, because you just see some guys strung out on drugs. And, it's hard drugs up there. Some people just strung out on drugs. You see kids that's homeless out there sitting on the streets. They don't have nothing. But you see kids out here that they complain about the smallest things in America, not knowing what these other countries go through. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, it's a big testimony for me, because if I was in Miami, no telling what this kind of guy could have been. I could have got steered away of who I actually was, as far as my work ethic, as far as the things that I actually held value to. But I don't mean to talk too much, man. It's just
Man, you better
you
keep
asking
talking.
good questions.
Man, we ain't got TD and I good.
Right.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Albert, this is organic, bro.
Right.
And I'm gonna say something to you, and I want you to keep going, because I don't think you realize how much we needed to hear this. And by we, I mean we. It's been a tumultuous day. It's been a very interesting day. And I'm telling you, bro, this is how God works. I didn't know you was gonna come up here. Hell, I was getting ready to shut this thing down, man. Because I was like, I knew TD would come up for a second, and but I just want you to understand, you don't have to apologize for expressing yourself, because I'm telling you one thing about what you're saying, brother, that you went through, is now you giving your testimony.
Right.
You speaking it. And you don't go through it just for you to know about it,
Mm.
because you ain't been on social media. But see, you got 500 plus staring at you, talking to you, and you don't realize just how much God is blessing others through with what your experience is. That's how he used you. That's how you minister. You minister with your life, your experiences. And I promise you, not just someone needed to hear this. I'm telling you, we needed to hear this, man.
Right.
Because I'm hearing gratitude, and I'm hearing, because we might be facing some challenging times. And we might have to focus on the good stuff, man, just to be grateful, because when you go through that tumultuous time, bro, that's the stuff that you need to be able to pull from. So
Yes,
keep
sir.
going. You ain't got to apologize, man. I'm happy to see you, bro. I'm just,
I got
I,
you.
I'm loving this. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut up. And I
Yes,
know
sir.
you're gonna cook in a minute, but we're gonna be quiet and let you do what you do. You just ain't got to apologize. Trust me when I
Yeah.
tell you.
I mean, I left off as far as the things that I'm grateful for and the people that I'm surrounded by. And man, like I said, the sacrifice that I decided to make, it's nothing, man. I feel like it's sacrifices that any kid will want to make if they can see what their future can hold and what they have for them. You know what I'm saying? If a lot of guys wasn't so stuck on social media, and that's why I separated myself, because I actually I want to see other people. One day they will see what I did and things that I went through, but it won't be now, And somebody's gonna see the thoughts that I actually had. That some people said that was stupid. Some people said that was probably extra. The work ethic, when some people called me crazy. But if they could see the future, if I could have seen the future right now, it's a lot of things that I would have done differently.
Mm.
But right now, I can't say that I'm grateful though, because like you said, it's a testimony for somebody else, and it's something that somebody else can pay attention to. But me being in Canada, like I said, man, it's something that's so blessing and so cherished. When I see other kids just wearing, you see kids wearing Skechers again. You see kids wearing the smallest things. Sometimes they even out there wearing Walmart brand shoes, but they so happy. You know, kids not worried about not having a game. You see kids playing with dolls. You walk in Walmart, the Walmart looks like how it used to be back in 2008 here in the United States. The cars, the food, man, I can't even the restaurants, even the restaurant bills are the same way. The food, if you was to go to McDonald's, of course, man, the real beef patties is just like how the food used to be back in the day when McDonald's was actually good. You know, when people really wasn't in competition, when it wasn't social media, it just brings back all those reminders. But it's so easy to stay focused when you're in Canada too, like I said, because you don't have those things that's up there. You're not around all the wickedness that's in America. You know, and how can I be in competition with somebody? I mean, guys, what was for them is for them. You know what I'm saying? Some people have everything that they want, but their relationship with God is not there. You know, they don't have peace. Well, people don't know. Some people have everything that they want, but they can't find peace because they don't know what peace is. They don't know how to invest in peace. Now, my journey, of course, is far from over. Y'all hearing that from me. Um, it's just a lot of learning that I had to do, and I feel like this man really kept testing me to see, because a lot of times where I failed him, as far as things that I said I wouldn't do, I did, and you know what I'm saying, that actually showed me that God is real, and yeah, man, this journey has been crazy, man. As far as me being in tune with myself and my inner peace, when I say if I go outside and the wind blows every morning, because I'm still waking up at 5:30 every morning. I'm waking up at 5 o'clock, trying to be out the house by 5:30, trying to beat how I used to be when I was in Jackson before we used to have practice, trying to beat the sun, being on that track, making sure I try and get my work in, and then right after I'm in the gym, get my workout in, recovery. And you know what I'm saying? The only person I said is my witness is my mom. She sees me every time I leave, and my pops is who's at the gym. And that's really all the witness. I don't need a witness though. You know, it's called working in the dark, and you know what they say, shine in the light. But this is gonna be that time, and I see it. You don't need a crowd for the things that you want, because when you have a crowd, and I said this on Facebook if I'm not mistaken, when you have a crowd, that's when everybody sees what you have coming for you. So therefore, they want to hold the trophy with you. But when you don't have a crowd, you can hold that trophy by yourself. And that's been my motto. That's something I've been telling myself. And like I said, I've been training myself, man. And it's kind of crazy how I got to that point. But it's all about self-discipline. Waking up every morning, eating the right things, hydrating. Man, hey, it's been a crazy journey, man. It's been a very crazy journey.
TD, I know you've been jumping at the bit to jump in.
No, man, I'm actually sitting there enjoying, man. I'm beaming with pride, man. I'm beaming with happiness, because the place that you're looking for, and the place that you're in, that you're searching, man. I try to deal with it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think that you are different, or may feel a certain way. And the biggest thing about it, Aubrey, you have to learn to accept people looking at you different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not expecting you to do something that you used to do, and not being that same person. So that's where sometimes the challenge come in, not trying to fit in, not trying to be something that you're not. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Or that you know that you shouldn't be. Man, we all excited about your journey. Like I said, you made yourself a household name when you was here, by the work that you put on the field, by the stuff that you were doing in the community, and we all appreciate that. Now, you say the journey is not over. I
Right.
mean, it's just beginning. You're still a young brother. You know what I'm saying? Exactly where would you like your journey to take you? How, what is your vision?
My vision is okay. So because I actually just thought about this. I want everything that's in the process of where I'm going. I just want it to show. When I finally get there, I want it to be the same thing that you read and the same thing that you're being preached to when you finally dial into it. Because I'm not even fully there. It's still things that I feel like, of course, temptation takes over. And you know what I'm saying? It's just one thing that you would do that's, I feel like to myself, because I'm always hard on myself that, okay, now that's something I got to fix now. Because he's watching it. He's trying me. He's testing me. He's trying to see if I'm fully going to be able to change once that moment comes. Like I said, he gonna give somebody that moment and they cannot be ready, but later on down the line, it's gonna show to certain people. But for me, for the person that I want to be in the image that I want to have, he's just testing to see when can I do it, when I'm ready for it. But the thing that I want to be shown when I finally do it, because it's gonna happen, is the things that I've done. Because not everybody's gonna have this journey. But for the certain people that wants to be like that, I just wanted to show. I just want everything that you're being preached to or everything that's being said to actually be true through somebody else. If you understand what I'm saying. Um, the sacrifices. I don't even like saying sacrifices no more because somebody did make a big point. It's not a sacrifice because you're not supposed to be doing it. So why is it a sacrifice if you're not supposed to be doing it? But I just want them to show like the things that you decided to give up and the things that you decide to give up, whether it's luxury, whether it's jewelry, whether it's women, whether it's bad friends, whether it's bad things that you used to do, whether it's time-consuming things that you don't need. I just want everything to show. And of course, man, the biggest thing I want to get out of it is just, man, to have God right by my side, though. Because everybody wants to have him, right? Everybody wants to be close to him. But if you understand what I'm saying, I just want a job well done. That's all I want.
That's it, bro. That's it.
At the end of the day, that's what you want to hear said.
I just want a job well done.
That's exactly right.
Job well done.
But man,
Job well done.
you on track, bro. You're on your journey to get that. I think we all want that. We all need that because the alternative ain't a good alternative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we all on a journey, and you know, I just proud of you, man, for sharing the bit that you have shared because sometimes it's difficult to do so, and especially in front of people, man. I still ain't used to being in front of a screen and in front of a bunch of people, even though we've done this for a couple of years now. It's still it's still an everyday thing. I still deal with anxiety, still deal with all that good stuff because it's just never get used to it. But I appreciate it, bro. I really do. I'm gonna clip this part. I'm probably gonna clip this out and share it just separately from the show with it in itself because I know many others will be able to hear it. I saw a great comment in the chat. Someone was saying like, man, it'll be great if you can share that with the team. You know, I'm pretty sure the coaches will get you in there if they whenever you want to, you know what I'm saying, or whenever you can.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to the team frequently. You know, every time I pop up, I'm gonna be at them practices. So if it's one place that I'm gonna be at when I'm in Jackson, you know, you're gonna see me on the field.
Facts.
You're gonna see me in them rooms, whether it's a pregame, I'm talking to the team, Coach TC and Coach O, man. They let me get some words to the players, and some of them listen. But you know, I was one of them guys who didn't listen before, and of course, God's gonna make sure that you find out anyway. He gonna
Oh,
make sure you
he
find
has a
out.
way of getting your attention.
Right. Especially if he had something great for you. And I like I said, I was one of those guys, and you know, I got a baby brother of my own, so you know, of course, if I'm talking like this, you got to imagine what I'm saying to him, and he's steady hearing me say it, and you know what I'm saying. But like I said, there's times where I got to let him learn for his own. So that's kind of piggybacking to what I was saying as far as letting him grow on his own, because of course he's gonna be a great man. He's way better than me already as far as a young man, and as far as being respectful, and you know. Cause you know I was a little hothead, you know I was a little trash talking and stuff like that. He's humble, but he's a great kid though. So all
You
these guys got to learn on their own, man. It's a whole lot of trials and tribulations and testimonies they got to build on their own. So
you you told us at the Reese's Bowl to make sure that we don't spoil them.
yeah, don't spoil them, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that is not happening. But everything that you speaking on the mod, he's showing. You know, he's showing great character. He's showing strength. He's showing independence, and he's showing determination. and you definitely can tell that you have conversation. Do you see? I was watching the PV one time, and they had this young man on there by the name of Ike Johnson, who got
Mm-hmm.
hurt playing for Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I love that interview. Now he's a motivational speaker because every journey that we take, not necessarily for ourselves, a lot of time we take it so we can be a path or a bright light or a beacon for someone else. You ever seen motivational speaker in your future?
I mean, if it came down to it, that's where I was directed to do. You know, right now my mind has been, like I said, just football. I have thoughts of, man, things that I could do outside of football, but it's so many things that I just had to say, man, F all that, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? Man, from coaching, motivational speaking to man, stuff you do on TV. I don't even want to get into all that. It's a lot of things that I try and figure out how can I be able to help somebody, or but my mind get to racing because I'm just so passionate about certain things. And I think about just me thinking so much like, nah, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I might, you know, just I'm just trying to be where my feet is right now. But if that's to where I was appointed to, it's a motivational speak, by all means I'll do it because it's natural for me. It's not like I'm doing this for money. It's not like I'm doing this for views. I'll be literally doing it not only to motivate somebody, but to just to wake these people up. You know.
I got one last question for you, Aubrey.
So,
Do you think playing your position, playing linebacker, playing this game that we love called football,
mhm.
do you think you can be this individual that you transitioning to, or do you and still be a dominant player on the field, control, or do you feel like you got to be nasty, you got to be, slanging words, you got to be throwing spit? Do you feel that you still can be that individual, knock somebody out, and then pick them up and say, "Hey, let's go again"? Or do you feel like you got to have that? I'm gonna knock you out, then I'm gonna step on you and keep. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel you can have the mentality that you developing, or do you still be a dominant player,
I
or do
don't
you?
know who that dude is on the field, so I don't know.
That's a good answer.
What do you say?
He said he don't know who the dude is on the field. That's a good answer.
This a different guy. That's just like when I was if you went to the Jackson State game, whatever I did on the field, I didn't do that after the game. I was a whole different guy. So,
Right, right. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got
That
you.
guy,
but
that
as
guy.
far as dominant though, I'm gonna be dominant in anything I do. I told Prime this one thing when he was coaching me, that I was gonna be the world greatest dominator, and he laughed at it. Nugget, and everybody remember. I said I was gonna be the world greatest dominator, and a couple people was like, "Bro, what is he talking about, bro?" And that's another thing that I got to show, because some people thought I was just talking. And then it's something that I ain't gonna never forget. The world greatest dominator. I said I was gonna be that. Some people like they don't even know what that is. I'll show you.
Good deal.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean by that. This I know I kind of got serious when I said that, but I said I was gonna be the world greatest dominator. Coach Hart, remember that? Because Coach Hart still says it. And Coach Coach I'm tripping. How the we're gonna forget I just said that.
No, you good, baby. You good, man.
Yeah.
Right.
World greatest dominator though. How did I forget my coach? Well, I didn't forget him, but his name just slipped my head.
Which one? Where
That's,
was he at?
he in Hawaii now.
Oh,
My
you talking about
DC.
Dennis Thurman?
Dennis Thurman, Coach DT.
Yeah.
For some reason, TC kept popping in my head, but hey, play for TC by the way. But
I love it.
TC kept popping in my head, but I meant to say DT. All them guys remember what I said about the world greatest dominator. And that's, man, yeah. I ain't never forgetting that though. That's part of this shit don't stop. The world greatest dominator. That's where that stuff come from. I want to dominate anybody, any chance I get to if you decide to go against me. So yeah.
Love it, man. And
Hey, I
brother,
had fun though, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
man, we appreciate you, man. It's
Yeah.
good to see you. Look, it's good to hear from you. Man, you blessed us tonight, and we keep shining your light, man. Keep you know, just keep on the path, man. It's obviously it's not a bad route, man, to be more in tune with your spiritual side, man. So he said, knock them out, and then look over and say, I pray.
I'm reading it too.
Say, we bless you. He said, he still a bless you on the field, dog. You know, you get these holy hands put on y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But no, man, good seeing you, bro. We finna get ready to we got about a good 8 minutes before we shut this one down. It's not gonna be a long show. We uh yeah, there you go. Well, brother, hey man, feel free to come up anytime, man. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes Friday we take the night off, but we'll keep it on the up and up, bro.
I got you, man. Y'all already know, man. The thing I'm gonna close that on, and then whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next year, next century, this shit don't stop, man.
Don't
I
stop, baby.
appreciate y'all, man. All right, y'all.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
the heart, man. Much love, baby.
Love.
For sure. Hey man, gotta love that, bro.
Gotta love
Appreciate you, Dub T. Appreciate that, brother. Damn, give the 20 media memberships, man. Y'all grab them up. That's outstanding, man. Great to hear from Aubrey, bro. That was powerful. It really was, man. Really enjoyed that. I'll let you kind of have these last 8 minutes, man. 7 minutes, 5 minutes. How many you got? How did the softball event go today, man? How she did?
it.
Well, never mind.
Hey man, that had that little picture on there, man. I ain't know if you were playing basketball or bowling.
Damn.
Ball.
Hey man.
Hey man, you up by 6 and lost by 30. No, no, just
Man, I'm glad I got in on the car leaving the ballpark after a rough night in Montgomery. Yeah, it's been a rough day, brother. Been a rough day, brother Trav. It has been, man. But nah, man, all is well, man. I think we all needed that. That was just what the doctor ordered. Now that's a Friday conversation. Brother C. Lee, how you been, man? Hopefully all is well. I'm sure we'll get you up. Hey, brother Clyde, let me tell you something, man. If Dion wanted to make a phone call for Aubrey, he would have done it already. I know you're not really aware of that, and I'm being as respectful as I can. I've seen all of the comments that you made, and trust me, Dion was his coach. I could say more, but I won't because I won't. There's no necessary. We're not gonna get negative or anything like that. Especially after something like that. The brother's in a great space. And the irony of it is that on some of our shows, we've actually had that conversation before. I can go a little bit more in depth, and it probably won't be to the liking of what you might possibly think. So I'm just not in the business anymore trying to change anybody's mind or perspective on what they think about anybody. I just know that statement, I don't think that he needs to make a phone call. If the coach wanted to do that, then he would have made it already. So the fact that if a player has to call his coach to make a phone call, then that's kind of not like that. You would think the guy that has the connections and the guy that can pull the strings would have pulled them already. But instead, he's in Saskatchewan, and I'll just leave that at that. He's in a great place too. I actually had the pleasure of sitting down with Aubrey in Mobile at the Senior Bowl, and shared a lot of things. And Aubrey's a very, very interpersonal guy. He's very passionate. He's real like that for real. And you have to be very mindful and careful of people like that. Sometimes they're misunderstood. Sometimes their passion is mistaken for attitude. Their passion is mistaken for all this other stuff. But in actuality, man, it just means they love hard. And when you love hard, trust me, brother, your heart get broken a lot easier. I'm one of those type people. So I understand his passion. And I just think that I just wanted to share that with you. Appreciate you, man. Keep staying engaged. Keep pulling up, watching the show. Thank you for your support. I'm not trying to be condescending or negative in any shape, form, or fashion. I just wanted to kind of add a little bit more context to that. But it's all good.
And what I would say to that, Mr. Marshall, Mr. Clyde, if you listen to what he had to say, we talk about journeys in the route that we want to go and what we have a vision for ourselves. A lot of time, God has a bigger plan in a different direction than what we have in our mind. So when he's talking about the peace of mind that he had by having to pivot and go to Saskatchewan and Edmonton, then he found peace. He found enjoyment within, himself. And he realized that all the noise around him, he was able to hear the people that he needed to hear and the voices that he needed to hear. And that's exactly what he was saying. So that ship that you spoke on, hey man, we all wish and want to see the young men in a better place. But that ship done sailed. It sailed a long time ago.
Well, here's the thing, TD.
So now we're in a direction, man. So
hey, if it's in his cards,
yeah.
He don't need the same, Prime came and said he got to collect call. The same person that called him doing the calling. He got the same one that he's looking to. But let me say this. If it's in his cards, he'll get there.
Right.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I know you listen. You said I listen to his voice. I understand. But, listen to mine when I say what I just said. Trust me. If it could have been done, it would have been done already. And I'll just leave that. Let's just leave that at that. Yeah, man. That was great though. That was great. Had Coach Rob on. I know you was late. You didn't get a chance to talk to him. Coach Ford, the golf coach, he came up for about a good 10 minutes. Appreciate him for coming up as well. But no, it's all good, Tiger Nation. All is well and all will be well, man. I really appreciated that. It really did. I was dealing obviously with my own stuff. It's been an anxious day, right? But that right there just kind of calmed me down too. So I appreciated that. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. I had a chance to listen to you and Coach Rob, man. Again, man, I'm like this. I get peace, I get happiness, seeing other people that's genuine receive that, and listening and seeing what happened for Coach Rob and the golf team, golf being brought back, especially after the way that it had to get cut from the athletic departments. Seeing things go the way that they're going for him is excellent because you can hear the passion again in his voice and what he's talking about and what he's trying to do. And having these partnership is good for the brand, it's good for the athletic department, it's good for Jackson State as a whole. Because when you do stuff like that, it recruits in all facets of sports. You know what I'm saying? Because the name is being recognized and being seen by people who wasn't even familiar with, some of the other athletic departments that we had. So I'm happy for Coach Rob. I know sometimes this probably can be overwhelming for him, but I'm looking forward to see what he can do. On the course. So congratulations to him, and we appreciate again AD Robertson and staff for standing by him and allowing him to do what he do. So now they're getting ready to get on the course and time to tee it up, Ken. I think they're gonna be good, man.
They're gonna be good. They will be. He's building a nice little team. He's gonna have all the support that he's gonna need to be successful, and we're gonna support him. But most importantly, he's got a great athletic director and athletic administration that'll make sure he got. Not only do we want golf to be back, we want golf to be successful. I know. It was tough to lose the program. I know Eddie Payton wasn't very happy about that when that happened. And I know still working through the emotions of that, right? And we're excited to have it back. So definitely proud of that moment. But no, man, that's pretty much what I had, man. I tell y'all, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you stay close to the live shows, because yeah, we're gonna be here for you, baby. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna be here for you. That's just all I'm gonna say now. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna be right here. We're gonna be right here. We're gonna be right here. So just make sure you keep your notifications on. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you join the channel. Because trust me when I tell you, the platform is very important. It means a lot. Not only is it important to us, but it's also important to the family, right? And we're gonna be here. And we're gonna if you need to come up and vent at any time, if you want to come up and do like Brother Aubrey, express yourself, come on up. You know what I'm saying? Come on up. Come on in the room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be all right. I'm just trying to tell you. So that's all I got, man. It's always I love Go Tigers now. Now I just tell everybody, listen, we Austin need to make another video or the spring. I wanted for that spring recap. Some excitement. I know he got some dope stuff cooking, TD, as he get us prepared for the summertime to go into. Damn, the Lakers taking off on these boys, man. I'm watching the Lakers about to clinch the 3 seed. But nevertheless, man, listen, y'all, it's a great day to be a Tiger, man. And I'm gonna just say this, bro. One of the things that I did have on my mind today, with just everything, man, is just thinking about how far we've come along with everything, the progression we've made, and just proud of the progress, man. Thank you to everybody that has supported the platform thus far. We TD, I held this out for you, bro. I wanted to show you this, man.
I
I wanted to get your thoughts on this, bro, before we go. I just want to get your thoughts before we go, dog.
I mean,
I tried to tell you, man. I tried to. Hey, they gonna have. I can see now they're gonna have sorority. They're gonna have sorority fans.
Oh, for sure.
They're gonna have AKA fans. They might already got them there. Somebody they got the AKAs and the you know what I'm saying, the Zetas, the Deltas. I'm gonna just stop there. I don't know everybody. I'm gonna just stop right there. Cause they gonna have them.
Hey,
they
man,
gonna have them, TD.
And one thing about the movement, when it started, baby, you either roll with it or get rolled
Hey,
over.
listen, man. The way I was feeling today, hell, I might need to go get me some boots and I ain't gonna get no fan though. I'm gonna just do this right here, TD. you will not see me flocking a fan, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, I don't think I ever seen a dude flop a fan. I may have seen him do the dance.
Oh, I didn't see some dude flocking them fans, bro.
Oh,
they be flopping them too.
Oh,
each his own, bro.
Yeah, to each their own.
To each their own.
Hey, look at
I'm just saying, bro. You know, see what I'm saying, bro. I knew Benita was gonna say something. I knew she was gonna say they already got their DST fan, them Delta Sigma Theta fans, man. Them Zetas got them fan in blue and white, and I know them AKAs got that pink and green. I think who I missed? I don't know the rest of it. Is any more? I don't know. I don't know the rest. Was iotas? I think is what they call. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's it. Look at her. She got her Zeta fan. Oh my good gracious alive. Oh, TD, we honestly, bro, we're late. We late to the party. I'm talking about what they're gonna have. They already got them.
It may be a different in being late.
See, that's what it was. And when they had it before. That's why he said that. Where them fans? That's why he said where them fans at. Because he already knew they had them.
Hey, I'm not gonna say that we late, or it could be a situation of later or really care. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Hey, we're not going there. We about to drop. Go to sleep, Travis. Unless you driving.
I ain't gonna even make no comment because I ain't gonna go left.
Right? Yeah. But look, hey, but look, Tiger Nation for real though, man. We as Ken was saying, keep your notifications on. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We know football slowed down for a couple months.
But the news, we're gonna have plenty to talk about.
But there's other things going on. Continue to support. Hey, and one of the biggest things we got going on is got draft. We got 2 players.
Oh yeah,
in the draft. So
yeah,
and I seen Phillip Webb name popping up a little bit more now.
Yeah.
We definitely have 3 strong possible with Phillip Webb and Irv Mulligan and Mr. Rob McDaniels. So man, we proud of our Tigers, man. Win, lose, or draw. Let's continue to support.
Hey, them fans gonna get on my nerves on the field because I'm gonna be looking up there trying to see what's happening. It's that Phillip Webb getting a little attention. That's good, man. I hope man. I hope everybody that's looking for an opportunity land themselves in a good situation, man. I just if you want to keep playing, you gotta put that work in, and I know they're doing that.
I think Allen.
I'm at the point now, TD, where I'd be shocked that Rob don't get drafted. I mean, watching him on NFL Network yesterday was very. I was proud, man.
Yes,
he's gotten much better with his interviewing as well. I know that was a point that Miss Liberty wanted to really enhance, and he even stated that very clear, precise on his answers, and he's getting a lot of buzz, bro. He's getting a lot of buzz.
Man,
and heard as high as 3rd round.
Yeah, and I said this before. I mean, hey, yeah, I saw that Will T, but I started to reach out to him about that too, but I left it alone. Now if you go to the Broncos, it's over. I'm sorry, but anyway, but yeah, man, and shout out to Lady.
Hey man, I put this shirt on for a reason, man. This is, I still we don't sell this shirt anymore, but this is a KC-1400. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive tee. You know what I'm saying? When we had these, the we love the hate. You know what I'm saying? Because the hate be coming. This is a little medium. I think this was an extra large. So I've been putting a little work in. You know what I'm talking about? No, I ain't. I've been putting a little work in. I've been putting a little work in, right? But no, this we still love the hate, man. We love the hate, and we anytime it's up, it's stuck, man. We gonna do what we do. But no, go to KC-1400 Media, man, and listen. There are some hoodies out there. I don't know if y'all know that. I know we stopped the pre-order, but we got these standard hoodies left over. What inventory we do have is on the site. We also have the logo tees, so. Go shop. We still got Irv Mulligan tees. We got Jacoby Morgan tees. So go to the website, KC1400media.com, and grab you some merch. Appreciate you, Brother Ephraim, for putting that out there, man. Anything else you got, bro? How's your weekend going? We about to shut it down for the weekend, man. I'm going to be working on tax prep. Got it, working on the taxes for the foundation as well as my personal taxes. Y'all know tax day is on the 15th, but I filed for an extension. You know what I'm saying? Give me to October, dog. I gotta get all my stuff together. I gotta do my bookkeeping, bro. So finish up my bookkeeping rather. Man, a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff this year, man. This past year, a lot of expenses, a lot of travel. Hey, man, let me tell y'all something. I got to say this. I've been watching this Shedeur Sanders news with this draft, right? I'm going to make this a proclamation publicly. TD, if the Raiders don't draft Shedeur, which I'm starting to think that they won't, because I don't know why the heck they would want to be stuck with Geno Smith. I'm just not understanding that. I understand that Pete Carroll is the coach and all that good stuff, but let me say this. If Shedeur Sanders slips to the 9th pick and he gets drafted by the New Orleans Saints, I will officially become a Saints fan again. and I will transfer and hit the transfer portal and transfer my fandom to Who Dat Nation. I'm gonna put that out there in the airways. So, listen.
I think it'll work better if Irv got drafted to the Broncos. You come on and stay in the
I
area.
will root for the Broncos if Irv come over there. I ain't gonna be no Broncos fan. I'm gonna root for Irv to make the squad. But I'm just telling you that right now. I'm just telling you right now, man. If the Saints draft Shador, because Derek Carr with his old bum shoulder, I told y'all he was a lemon when y'all got him. I was so happy for him to lead the Raiders, I didn't know what to do. But if Shador Sanders puts on that black and gold and go down to New Orleans, oh baby, I'm a fan again, dog. I'm just telling y'all. Don't text me and be like, what's your Raiders doing? I'll be like, I don't know. What Raiders who? Saints.
When you say you're a fan again, you'll be a fan of the Saints again because you always.
Well, you know that. No. Well, here's the thing. My dad was a Raiders fan and is a Raiders fan, and he's been since '75. And I just kind of, got kind of fathered into that, right? The first game I ever watched in my life on TV was the New Orleans Saints, quarterback by Bobby Hebert.
Bobby Hebert.
Yep, I remember watching that. So of course, y'all know Saints have always kind of been our little home, close to the house team. But they did some funny stuff, man. And then I just kind of said, the hell with the Saints, because I didn't like what was happening over there. You know what I mean? The pre-order hoodies are in motion, so you should be receiving them probably next week. They've already printed, and you should be getting I'll get an update tomorrow or tonight, one of the two. But yeah, that they've been paid for, and they'll be shipped out. My brother Merch Pack is actually they've already in shipping on when it comes to that. But the extra inventory that was ordered is on the website. If you didn't get a chance to order one, you could definitely go grab you one. But yeah, man, the other team that I would root for with TD is the Steelers. Love Mike Tomlin, bro, big time. I love Mike Tomlin, brother. How many times you gonna? Goulash means deleted. I'll just leave that at that.
Yeah, man, it's good. So you said you said something about being a Saints fan if they get Shador. It was like,
nope, ain't doing no. Nope. We not.
Tomlinson, that dude. Yeah, man, I like Tomlinson. Hey, but I think his time is kind of drawing near.
That's not Tomlinson. That's you talking about. You talking about the running back? It's Tomlin.
Yeah, Tomlinson was the running back, played for San Diego. But look, but
ride or die. Who's you gonna tie dye your shirt, cuz?
Hey, tell we got to get up. Will T, Bronco, baby, we here.
Hey, look. Al B, I know, right? Hey, kid, when I was 6 years old, I asked my pop who was favorite NFL team. He looked me directly in the face and said, "What?" That's it.
Yeah. But Ken, I think.
Hey, look at G5.
Huh?
G5.
Hey man, I'm trying not to get in no track.
Woo!
Hey, but Ken, I will ask you.
That's my fault, though. That's my fault.
What it?
Yeah, but if two go to the Saints, I'm gonna be a fan. That's just all I know. I just know that. That's all I know. I'm gonna be a fan, dog. Hey man, T, let me get your thoughts on something before we go. This non-JSU related. What'd you think about Grambling taking FAMU basketball coach?
I don't, a lot of time you can't, in that case, take someone that's not wanted. I don't blame that man. I mean,
Hey man, he's a good coach though. He really is a good coach.
I mean, I can't blame him. I mean, the disrespect that he felt that he might have received um, from the school, some of the alums, the people around, he was in his feelings, so he had to prove himself, and that's exactly what he did. It's just like free agency. You know what? I only got 1 year. So
Yeah.
you didn't want me. So I'm gonna go out here and ball my tail off, and then the highest bidder to come along, that's where I'm going. So not only that, right, I'm staying in the conference. So when I saw it, I'm like, man, Grambling always been, has been over the last few years a pretty good powerhouse on the basketball court. Matter of fact, last year, they gave a good run in the NCAA tournament. So now that he's there, now we about to see the real coaching. So I'm happy for the gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, they didn't want him.
I know, right?
That man need a job. Hey, let it go. As long we keep long we got Coach Mo doing his thing, he's fine. I wish him well. I wish they got well, but yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it, man. If they didn't want him, somebody had to hire him. The man still got to eat. So congratulations to him.
Yeah.
But then, fam, you can make it hire like somebody else. Like it sounds like they may have already had that person on the radar. Did they hire a former NBA coach or something?
They did? Who they hire?
No, I don't know. I thought I saw somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought they hired somebody.
I didn't see it. I didn't
Okay.
I didn't see much else about it though. No, I just know he's a good coach. I didn't know who he was until
Like the move?
Huh?
Like the move?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for him, they needed a coach. I mean, for real, he proved that he was a good coach. I mean, he could coach. Beat us twice in the regular season. We beat him in the tournament, but he could coach with passion though. That's a good hire for him.
Right.
There's a rumor about Charlie Ward going around. Charlie Ward, Florida State. Man, Charlie Ward was
I know it was something.
Oh wow, Charlie Ward too. If that would be that'd be dope for them, I guess. Didn't Charlie coach in it? I don't know. I know he played football over in Tallahassee, basketball too. But he went to that was one of the most that was shocking to me when speaking of him, man. He wound up going to the NBA. I thought he would be in the NFL for sure. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
he had a long NBA career, man. People don't. You know who I used to call Charlie Ward though?
Mm-mm.
You just mentioned him, Mo Williams.
Really?
I used to call Mo Charlie Ward because Mo was a 3-sport star. We called him Peanut, but Peanut was the star, and not only was he a great baseball player, pitcher, but he really was an awesome quarterback. And many of us that knew him as a really good quarterback, TD, we didn't know he could hoop like that. And then we saw him play. We was like, damn, Mo good as hell in basketball. But we always knew Mo as a football player, as a quarterback. He was a real deal, bro. I mean, for real. He was a grade behind me, but we would always go back to the games just to watch Chastain play because he was just that good. But then he got hurt his knee, and then he just kind of gave it all up. And then we left Chastain. Merle football team was dumpster truck juice. So he wasn't going to go, he wasn't going to go, wreck his body for that. Said no rumor they want Charlie Ward. Okay. But let me say this though. I was talking to Dove about this earlier, especially when it comes to this NIL thing. And I'll say this is my last comment thought. Something to think about over the weekend because we are listen, we got 560 watching. I don't know where you're watching from. If you're watching from Facebook, we ask that you go to KC-1400 Media on YouTube, click the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 8,000 subscribers. We're a little over 7,500 subscribers. We appreciate that. If you're watching on X or Twitter, go to YouTube, KC-1400 Media, hit the subscribe button. If you're not signed up to the collective, look, man, KC-1400collective.com. Pick a level that makes sense, that works for your budget, and get active with us. Get signed up. If you don't want to sign up, stay on the first page, scroll right down, and click that donation. One-time donation. If you want to donate to the movement, feel free to do so. We appreciate the support. We're trying to get to 500 signups. We're going to get there. We're going to continue to celebrate. Shout out to my brother, PL Smooth. He shouted us out on his page. Became a sponsor, a diamond sponsor, So we got that event coming up. TD talked to him today about us going back down to Hazelhurst. We're definitely looking to go back down to Smooth Lounge and Grill to right before the season kickoff, man. We're going to have another meet and greet down there. It's going to be a great time.
I'm trying not to take his park this time.
Hey, but listen, I would say this about that NIL stuff, man. The amount of money that's going into some of these kids. Listen, if you're playing football and you're like a Division I athlete that can get to the P4 level and get major money, some of these guys are going to make so much money, TD, that they're not even going to attempt to get to the NFL. They're not even going to worry about going pro because it's like, bro, if I could play 4 years and get a payday, I don't have to keep my body up any further.
What you said right there is the reason a cap going to be put on that thing real soon.
You know it's coming because it's going to start affecting the NFL
in the NBA. So
man, man, you got college athletes making more than rookies right now.
Right.
NBA rookies. So yeah, you're right about that. You're right. And then listen, that's what it was. Thank you, the football girl. So listen, the quarterback for Tennessee Volunteers, bro, man, he held out today. He's supposed to be at practice and camp. Didn't show up due to an NIL dispute. Tell me that you ain't never. Nah, I ain't never heard of nothing like that. Basically holding out, said I'm not reporting until we get this money situation straight.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different world we live in now, brother.
It's kind of, yeah.
Man, go to ESPN. I forgot his name. He got one of those not weird names, but he has a very unique name. He's asking for $4 million, bro. And he basically saying he's not reporting until he get his money.
I could see it if that was offered and they reneged on it, but asking that's a little different.
Yeah, Nico Lama, is it Latu? I forgot his last name. It's Latu, something like that. Somebody will put it in the chat if they. Could you imagine though?
You pay a quarterback $4 million, he better we walking across the stage.
He better win a natty.
We already got it.
Yeah, you better win a natty, man.
Right.
Well, look, man. Nico Lama, yeah, that something like whatever. That. Nico said he ain't coming till he get his dinero. Only threw 9 touchdowns and bro, you threw 9 tugs in the SEC.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, right?
He getting $2 million and he want 4. Oh. Hey man, hey, shout out to y'all who got sons out there right now. That's playing ball. Now listen, I don't blame you for putting your kids in any type of sports, because NIL is real right now. My gosh, that's crazy. Wow.
Tell me what you end up doing with that fish right there, bro. Never mind. That Joe got golden, didn't?
What that?
The fish Terrence got in his hand.
Bro, you really noticed that. Wow. Let me go back to Terrence's comment. That man over here stalking your profile photo, dog.
Hey, that's a nice looking fish.
Oh my goodness. All right, man. We're back up to 18 sports now, right? Yep, we are. They said he took a flight from Nashville to visit UCLA today. Man, that's crazy, bro. This is wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, everybody. Man, I'm finna chill, man. Kick back and get me some ginger ale and watch the rest of this Lakers game and get up early in the morning and hit it. I'm gonna hit that slab again, man. Every day. Gotta get to that grind. I gotta make my head smaller, man. My head looks fat and swole. Gotta lose that weight, man. I'm dropping 30 of them things, TD. 30 of them.
That's what's up, bro.
It's coming, dog. I gotta go. Gotta go. Don't have no health issues. Just want to feel better, and I just want my suits to fit good too, and then just feel better altogether, bro. Getting old, man. So he was gold. Said, love your daily elliptical workout, man. Listen, everybody, man. Listen, be easy, bro. For real. Control what you can control. That's what it is, man. Don't internalize nothing you didn't do.
Thanks. I don't get stressed out.
I ain't stressing no more. I ain't getting stressed out about nothing. And on that, we gonna potter. And we'll see y'all back on Monday. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all, man. As always, family. Do y'all love?
Yeah, I love. Go Tigers.
Peace out, everybody.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.